Notes to self.
Notes to Self is Bronze 1 on the beats and the raps, Swamp Donkey and myself, Roshan, on the raps, as well as DJ Dopey on the ones and the twos, and sometimes
occasionally Elixir. It's our debut full-length record. This is something we worked hard at for such a long time. I think there were times when we were just like, fuck it, just put it out. This is tough. This is too hard. Let's just get some joints out there and make some buzz. But
Shot in the Dark is the last 4 years of my life. Shot in the Dark is like the record that's been about to come out for some time in many incarnations under different names, and it came together kind of that way into this final thing of like, where do we really fit in this world of hip hop?
Trying to exist in music at all, but especially in rap music, is a very difficult thing. And being some guy from Canada that are basically unknown is very difficult.
Trying to break out in this crazy industry of ours. Note to self.
You know, we persevered and we got through it, and we put together this. To have somebody back us and believe in us and have somebody to work with, it was definitely something that we felt needed to happen.
BB it was a very exciting place for us. This is, first of all, was a label that we were really connected with. Their roster, a lot of really good albums that really shaped us. I mean, some of them, obviously, Welcome to Detroit was a big record. That was a big record for everyone.
He put us on this Jay Dilla-ish, and that Magnificent. Later on we fell in love with Foreign Exchange, and it's just like record after record of like these hits, this presentation. This has been
Pete's instrumentals for sure. Like me and my brother Roche, I'd probably freestyle on like every beat on that thing like 100 times easily. Just because it came out, it was hot, and it wasn't. A lot of people weren't making instrumental albums.
BBE, barely breaking even.
That was it was our first choice as a label. I remember we were writing a list of like what labels we wanted to be on, talking about big indies, and that was the one for us. It's
Beat Generation, man. Like, this is some serious shit. I want to be involved with these guys.
Fitting in with company that's like, you got to be a big fan of the music someone's putting out. I think to really stand behind your label, and we definitely do.
That was good.
Hey.
And I know we don't fit necessarily in the vet aspect of the label, but we're some young blood ready to change that. Man, we worked with a lot of artists on this record, a lot of musicians, a couple bass players, couple guitar players, my father's on the record, a lot of rappers, whether they made it on the record or not. But at the same time, it was always going to be a Notes to Self record. It was, from day one, really, it was never going to have any official features like the features we have now. We thought about those as not only being good moves creatively, as needing to connect with another artist to make the record that much bigger to sell or to gain an audience. Like I could go through each track and almost name a different person that helped with that song, whether it was musically or had some influence behind it. There are a lot of people on it. I don't even know who else. Arobi, Bookworms on the record, my production dude. Dilated, Vast.
We were also blessed with Ev on Nobody, so take this hip hop world by storm.
I mean, first and foremost, when we did a track with Vast Air, that was a pretty crazy experience. The guy was like a humongous presence of just like booming voice. That was pretty dope.
And it came out really good, I mean, I'm a big fan of his, and I think that his presence really helped it. The song we did with him, the Lifelines remix, it's on our EP. It's a big addition, it's a big tune, kind of a reworking of the same idea, with a big guest appearance. For me, it's like there's two kinds of remix. You have like your beat change kind of remix, you get into it, and then you have your classic, just like get some dudes, same beat, same feeling. In this case, same fire, same aggression. Boom. We did a song first with Evidence of Dilated Peoples, then a song with all of Dilated Peoples, Raka and Babs as well.
So I mean, you know, Dilate Peoples as a team and Notes as a team on a track is just ridiculous.
The Yellow and Grey remix. Yeah, I mean, monster.
I think personal favorites are sometimes the most personal songs, so I say What I Am is probably my favorite. Don't Try This at Home, speaking about the situation of being a rapper coming from Canada, which is an interesting one for if you're not from here, so listen to it.
Midnight Oil still strikes a chord with me. Shrink Rap, Days Like These.
Yellow and Grey for sure, because that wasn't even supposed to be on the record. Every piece came together in a really short period of time.
My first reaction is to say the stuff that we created last, you know, because you're most in tune with that creative process, you know. So like the last songs we did on the record, the last song we did on the record was the Yellow and Grey, which was a big song, and then we ended up doing the remix with Dilated Peoples. It's funny how something that was created last fits so perfectly. It almost feels like when you hear it that it's the beginning.
I sat down, crafted it out. It was fucking heat, and we made it happen.